So wives, you're going to be busy with the game man on TikTok for the next couple of hours while we go after certain creators. So apart from that, ladies and gentlemen, please sit back, relax, and chuck your kids out of the window. All right, and enjoy the show. And don't forget, send me all of your cash. Thank you. Hello, everybody. Hello, love. Get your steps in if you want to stay in the chat, guys. It is £3 a month. Less than 10 pence a day. If you can't afford that, you've got major issues. And if you've got issues with your monies, talk to Delusive Angie. She is TikTok's accountant. It's the truth. Stop laughing. It's the truth. She's done an accountancy course. She has. She has, truth. She has. Stop laughing at me. Delusive Angie is now the accountant. Miss Shush. Sunshine, yeah. Did she actually? Yeah, she's an accountant now. The truth. Yeah, it doesn't matter where she got it from, whether a Groupon or not. Alright? Stop trolling her, Miss Jane. Let her live your life, man. You have to have a platform, man. God, man. Don't forget, guys, if you want to be pinned periodically throughout the live, all you got to do is send an extra large flower. Big up Catherine. Ellie. Google degree doesn't count. You've been in my chat with no heart me doesn't count either, so get out. Bye.
What you need to know.
Big up Natasha. Oh, my Lauren's been sending out some subs. Big up Karen. Claire, you can go and stick a potato on my head. How would you like it if I come to your place of work and knock the yeah. Mods, can we pin Lauren? Thank you, Rose. Can we pin Lauren, please? Everyone follow my Lauren. Boom. Boom. Big up Ellie. Big up Tinkleberry.
Thank you, Tinkleberry, for joining the team. I love you.
Everyone follow my Lauren, please. Oh my God, it's all been kicking off on TikTok today. I've managed to create such a stink that somebody has taken the time out of their busy life, even though they don't leave their house. They managed to take some busy time out of their life to spark up a live and talk about me. So we will be dissecting that live, of course we will. And we'll also be talking about other things on the FYP as well. Now, there is a rumour mill on TikTok, as you all know, and apparently the rumour mill is Millen is in hospital. If Millen is in hospital, I request proof immediately. Otherwise, I will be discussing Millen. All right? Apart from that, guys, we're going to be on sub-only chat throughout the FYP. That's because the people who send me their hard-earned cash deserve all of my attention. All the rest of you up here, you will be periodically blocked throughout the live if you have not sent me a heart me. And don't think oh, well, he can't do anything because he'll get bananaed. All right? Fabulous. Apart from that, what do you need to know about Evil Queen? Let's have a look. Evil Queen, breathe.
What you need to know about the evil one. There is no, but they can be good, or, but they make me laugh. It's all a carefully constructed facade. What you think you like about them is not real. The more they get away with, the more empty they feel. They always have to be pushing against something, so if you forgive them, they have to violate you more to create that resistance. They learn how to appear to be caring or funny, but only because that supplies them with validation. They don't make mistakes. Causing distress is part of their plan. They always do things out of malice, but they hide it well. They have a compulsion to ruin everything. Very confusing to you, but natural to them. Their anger and hatred is always ready to be unleashed at a moment's notice. Sympathy and compassion make them respond in the opposite way to normal people. If you make any allowances, you give them power. Normal people aren't like this. You can't treat a narcissist like a normal person.
I'd have to strongly disagree there because I am a diagnosed narcissist. I have a narcissistical personality disorder. And you are able to treat me as a normal person. I was definitely misdiagnosed. Big up cars! That failed. EQ, your face failed, darling. How are you unblocked? How is EQ unblocked? How is EQ unblocked? Thank you, Charlotte. How is EQ unblocked? I've got empathy, I have. You unblocked her. I didn't unblock it. Oh, yes, we did. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's because I had to come to her yesterday for me and Angela. You told us to unblock everybody last night. Oh. So you could come to her. Oh, right. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Thank you, Charles. It's all right. She's been blocked anyway. Poker takes... Yeah, she's happy. Poker loves her. Can we pin Charles, please? Charlotte, can we pin her?
What you need to know about the evil one.
That failed. Oh, bless her. She thinks I failed her life. I didn't have to cut away my ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. I got to stop making references to that, right? Because I've actually got a I'm not even going to talk about it, actually, because otherwise it's kind of like saying, it doesn't matter. Cheeky pin, you want a cheeky pin? Yeah, babes. Yes, bestie. Okay, you go on. No, I seriously need to stop being so transphobic. EQ, I'm extremely apologetic for my transphobic behaviour. It will never exit my mouth again. I'm joking, I was going to, but I didn't. Levi is being called out for his disgusting comments about the Liverpool incident yesterday via Wigster.
Public apology. You didn't do that, Levi. What you turned around and said it should have been a
Levi.
No, I never.
Thank you, Leah.
So I get the receipts, get the clip. Go on, get it.
Mate, you're an animal, bro.
Levi, you get the receipts. You provide what makes you innocent. You provide that. It's not our job to provide it. It's yours.
You're an absolute...
A cheeky pin. Why are you getting pinned for? Have you sent me a lovely gift? Preferably an extra large flower? Because I don't think you have. We'll leave you for today. Next time, be nice. Thank you, Jane.
Why do you make you look like an idiot and come off live and get it?
30-year-old.
31.
You're not a little kid. You're a big man. With a child, by the way. With a kid.
A child?
I see.
With a kid.
That I see.
A child?
Any of you guys who go over there and support her, guys, you know what I mean? And look, she's probably in there now defending herself with him. Oh, yeah, Rick's to play my song,
No,
probably.
Sophie's in the bath, chilling.
It's all a joke. No, it's not a joke.
I sent a man into your life. Who's the man, Mother Teresa?
No, it's not. All you're playing other songs and mocking, oh, Rick's does this, Rick's does that. No, this is about what you've said.
Come to the
what
top
you've
girl.
done, what you've said on a public platform. You're absolutely fucking disgusting. Do you know what I mean?
Thank you, Boozy.
Fucking, like, you get fucking hate.
Oh, can you message Top Girl? Sophie,
Big up Taylor, darling!
In the box now, saying, like I never said that
LTJ.
at all.
Who's
Said to Tim.
LTJ?
If you can,
Thank you, Taylor. Everybody follow Taylor.
To them now, I know.
Everybody follow Taylor.
Chippy, if someone like that, yeah, lived round the corner from you, you're not gonna.
Luke the Judge. You didn't send Luke the Judge into my life. Luke the Judge come and helped me when EQ decided to make a storyline off the back of me. Luke the Judge came to me. You didn't set that up. Luke the Judge fell in love with me. He wanted me in and around his personal frisky business. That's what Luke the Judge wanted. Don't sit here and play matchmaker with me, MT. Thank you, Lou.
Actually, I was on the box.
Big up my Mantha, darling. We're going to pin you in a minute.
You know,
We'd go have a word with them.
100%.
The thing is, right, this is
Yes, Luke the Judge.
Why every time I go into any FYP room is it always me being discussed about, can we just hear the FYP? We're not here, we don't care about your personal life, we don't give a shit. We just want to hear the FYP and your opinion. Why do I have to be brought into everybody's fucking room? I'm sick of it.
Why are you ringing me?
Because you're the one keep, all I'm hearing, lose the judge. I'm sick of it. Just do the FYP, no one cares about anything else.
Who does he think he's speaking to? Bear with me. Listen here, I don't know what the hell crawled up your... Listen to them, Luke the Judge. Listen to them if you want to. Have a chat with MT, not with me. Get out, Luke the Judge. Sorry about that, chat. Luke's trying to distract me.
Is watching. Well, fucking tell
Yeah,
me
but
why
like, when people say get over it, this thing, right, that happened yesterday, people...
I feel like Zach the Brat. Thank you, Sarah, my darling. Get pinned! Thank you, Sarah, my love.
not going to get over that in a lifetime, that we're there or part of it or we're, you know, we're a supporter of the club or whatever.
Big up, Joe! Thank you, my darling.
On their life.
Thank you, my love.
It was good. It was good.
Thank you, Jay.
Live clips, you want to write?
I think
in the box now. So I said to you, do you think what happened was acceptable? And then you said, yeah, it should have been a tractor. And then
I can't understand, right, why somebody would say that Levi said that, and then for so many people to agree that Levi had said it, and then for Levi not to come forward and prove his innocence. It's true. It has to be true. Why wouldn't Levi provide the evidence to prove his innocence? And why would there be so many people saying that it had happened? Do you know what I mean? Because I'm sorry, but if Sam was going to come to my house again, and I could stop that from happening, and I could prove my point, you could bet your bottom dollar, within 15 minutes of me going, I can prove my innocence, I would have proved it. I would have proved it. But he can't, because he won't. Because he knows he's hiding something. Do you know what I mean? Let's take a public vote on it. Is Levi guilty of sin? Thank you, Betty, darling. Welcome in, Betty. Is he guilty? Chat, it's down to you to decide. Smiley face, yes. Sad face, no. Vote on the poll. Is he guilty?
Is he guilty of all charges?
Should we be sending him to jail? Smiley face, yes. Sad face, no, he's not. Vote on the poll, it's free. Don't worry, I can't see your names. Nobody knows you're in here. Oh, 600 people are saying, yes, he is guilty. Guilty as sin. Hannah! I don't like them gifts now. Michelle! Haley! Okay, it's an anonymous vote. Thank you, Sam Hunt. You're a bit of a... Sorry, Sam. You've done nothing to me for me to cause that reaction. Carry on, Top Kill.
And then I put in the comments.
Thank you, FIP Drama. Get pinned. Get pinned.
Towards you.
Yeah.
Towards you.
What do you mean? See, Levi's admitting it. This is why I wanted to play the clip. So Levi is admitting it. But what Levi is saying is it was aimed towards him. As in the guy who said in the comments, which is bizarre. Let me rewind.
Clip it.
Towards you, not to what
I had
happened.
another message from one of my friends.
I said it towards you, not anybody else, towards you. Sorry? I didn't say the N-word about any black person on this app. I was simply making a comparison. But you and Sophie Bailey, including the evil one, run around this app saying I was racist to all black people, which I wasn't. So stand on business or stand on nothing. And you stand on absolutely nothing other than the throat of your partner. Because you were choking her, Levi. You were making her become somebody she is not.
And she also said, before Live Clips told me that you said it should have been a tractor.
Yeah, towards him in the comments. I saw it to him.
I said I was talking to him in the comments. He's admitting it. Here, he's admitting it. No other FYP host has to say there's no proof, therefore it's not. I don't even know what page this is on. Big up little Ames! Oh, hello, my darling! Thank you for the floating potato! I love the floating potato! Hold on, my Lottie just sent me something over. You know, with her being a multimillionaire. Right. Moderators, my mods, can you go on to Welsh Wanderers 2.0? Can you download this video and send it over to me? Because then I can send it to the relevant authority. Please. It's on the Welsh Wanderers page. Please, if you don't mind. I know I ask a lot of you mods, but... Do you know what I mean? I'm just too famous to be downloading stuff, do you know what I mean? Like I went to go to the toilet this morning, but I realised I'm too famous to poo. Do you know what I mean? So I'm wearing a nappy now.
Talking about him in the incident, though.
Hey, so you like
Screen record this, Chantel.
Do you think what happened was acceptable? And then you said, yeah, it should have been a tractor.
Thank you, Hannah.
I'll get a clip. I'll get the clip.
All the time, there is no proof the attention is off EQ. Could that be why? All talking about him and not her racist video. Very good spin, yes! Very good spin indeed. Very good way of thinking, that person who just sent me that message. Level up. Big up my Hannah, darling. Thank you, sweetheart. Yeah, can you record that, Chantel? Screen record this one. Hello, my green Betty. Good evening.
I never told you all my comments are the same as well. I will. You're a liar.
No, you're a liar, Levi. Liar.
No.
You're a liar, Levi.
What's happened is... What's happened is...
What's that,
Chippy? Being caught out.
Oh, yeah.
Right, I just want to say,
I know you're backtracking.
No, I'm not.
if you've said that,
Backtracking.
surely you would see...
Thank you, my green Betty.
Listen, hear me out. Hear me out. I'm saying.
Levi, you just admitted to saying it, but you're not allowing him to put it in the context of the way in which it was given. You need damage control, the same as what your partner was doing yesterday, which we all heard. Millen is battling. Exactly, Millen's a beg. To turn my brightness up on my phone. Do you know what I mean? Miller's making GoFundMes and all sorts. Thank you, Welsh. Thank you, Mantha, darling. It's all ridiculous. Absolutely incredulous. They're all backtracking like crazy because they've been caught out. Because they call us the bad side of TikTok, right? We're the only ones that stick to facts on this app. He's not in hospital, he's battling.
If you're saying you was talking about him, he wasn't talking about him. He was talking about the incident. So how are you now saying?
I was on a back foot with him, not with the incident.
Can you please prove that then?
So Levi's just said here, I was in a back and forth with him in the comments. I was talking about him. No, you wasn't. He and Luke the judge was talking about the incident at Liverpool that you were come to in at that time.
What context are you saying it should have been a tractor?
I'll get the context. I'll end my life. Get the context and prove you wrong.
No.
See, I'll end my life. You're making tons of money as well. Right. Let's put this to bed. So, this is my tick leap. Okay? It's my tick leap. I made 301 so far today. Right? This is my daily earnings. So, as you can see, on Tuesday... Oh, God. That's too big. Let me just take that down. Sorry, chat. I need to make it to your box. Right, so. Oh my God, why are you doing that? I don't want it done. My God. Stop annoying me. Right. So as you can see here. Oh my God, am I going to have to log in? Right. How do I log in? Oh no, I'm logged in. History. Let me refresh it. See if it'll let me click history. It's content for all of you. I'll do whatever I want. So as you can see here, I normally make 300 to 400 a day, right? And the only reason yesterday I made 700 is because I took a day off the day before. So my people came on and were extra special and nice to me yesterday, Not because I was doing anything to do with any Liverpudlian situation. No, I'm not putting the sub chat back on. Not because I was doing anything about the Liverpool situation. It's because I wasn't on the day before. If creators take days off and ask EQ because she does it, then the people come back the day you come back on. And not only that, yesterday, the majority of my gifting gallery was done. Yeah, right. Shazza, you're blocked. Bye, Shazza. This is a one-sided room if you don't know. If you don't like the way I do things, I don't know why you're in my chat. If you want to say I'm profiting off it, then you can say I'm profiting off it. But you go back, you were battling too. And I'm allowed to battle. Thank you, Lucy. I'm allowed to battle. Thank you, Linda. Listen to me. I am allowed to battle. I can do whatever I... Because I didn't do anything wrong yesterday. Sophie Bailey and EQ did, and Levi did, and Millen did. I can do whatever the... Did you understand that? Yeah, fabulous. Right, let's get back on with what we were doing.
I'll get the content. I'll get it out.
Not the content. No, so...
He drops and he never proves his point.
Hey, I'll tell you what's happened. Yeah, he's being called out. He's shit himself.
I haven't been called at all.
Yes, you have, Levi. What he's trying to do now, right, chat?
He can do whatever he wants.
Oh my God, shush. The only reason, right, he has not downloaded his live is because he knows full well that he will prove himself to be wrong. And he's not willing to give the audience that. He's not willing to wind up Sam in that regard. So he's going to keep Sam guessing. He's going to keep the audience guessing because it keeps the storyline going, because he will not have another storyline after this. And neither will Sophie Bailey. That is the fact. That is the truth, whether they like it or not.
Other things, X, Y, and Z.
I never showed any footage of the Liverpool situation. In fact, on my live yesterday, I literally told everybody I will not be showing any footage. I will not be talking about the incident that happened in Liverpool because it is too triggering for my chat. What I will talk about is the mockery that Sophie Bailey, Levi and Millen have made out of it in the interim. That's what I said. Verbatim, word for word.
Things no luck.
Don't really care. What reason have I got to lie?
Of course you are.
Think about it. I don't go lie.
All the point out.
Levi, if he's lying, then why did you admit it?
Clip it.
Towards you, not to what
I had
happened.
another message from one of my friends.
It was towards you and not in the way that you want it to be. So you did say it. You've admitted it.
And she also said, before live clips told me that
Listen.
you should have been a tractor.
Yeah, towards him in the comments. I saw to him.
So as you can see, or hear, I should say, Alicia said, you said it should have been a tractor. And Levi said, yes, but it was towards him. Live clips. It wasn't towards the situation. So you did say it, Levi. You've admitted to the fact that you said it. You said it. I'll play it again.
Yeah,
They're talking about him in the incident, though.
Hey, so you're lying now. So I said, do you think what happened was acceptable? And
he said, do you think what has happened is acceptable?
You said, yeah, it should have been a tractor.
Then you said, yes, it should have been a tractor.
I said,
no, I'll get the clip. I'll get the clip.
You did? Yeah,
I'll get the clip.
Listen, he says, no, I never. Originally, until Alicia starts.
Would you all my concepts the same as well?
Get the clip.
I will, you're a liar.
Listen.
Get the clip. What's happened is, what's happened is,
What's happened
What's
is you've been caught out.
If right, I just want to say,
and now you're backtracking.
No, I'm not.
If you've said that, right, surely you would see what.
Levi, you just admitted.
Now Alicia gets involved, so stick to the... Hold it in your thoughts. Levi has already said, no, I didn't. Stick to it. Pick up Paul. Listen.
Hear me out and say.
Can I, one minute, let me talk. Hold on. Levi, if you're saying you was talking about him, he wasn't talking about him. He was talking...
Top Girl then says, if you say you were talking about him, then how were you talking about him when they were talking about the incident? Listen.
Talking about the incident, so how are you now saying...
I was on a back forward with him, not with the incident.
I was in a back and forth with him and not the incident. Listen to what he says next.
Can you please conclude that then?
So, in what context are you saying it should have been a tractor?
I'll get
In what context are you saying it should have been the tractor?
the context. I'll end my life. Get the context to prove you
No,
wrong.
no.
I'll get the context. Let me get it now. and I'll end my life, and I'll prove you wrong.
Not the
Alright?
context.
I'll be back.
No, so, in
Hold on, I missed the part where he says, yes, I did. Bear with me.
I said it towards you.
yeah.
Oh, see, I literally got it there. Right, hold on, we'll skip a bit further back.
On their life.
Yeah, it was good. Live clips, you want to
I think
in the box now. So I said to you, do you think what happened was acceptable? And then you said, yeah, it should have been a tractor. And then and then I put in the comments, are you? Yeah,
I'll get the clip, mate.
No.
I'll get the clip because I said it towards you.
yeah.
I said it towards you. Listen to his words. Listen.
Towards
Clip
you.
it.
Towards you, not to what
Had
happened.
another message.
To you, do you think what happened was acceptable? And you said, yeah, it should have been a tractor. And then and then I put in the comments, are you? Yeah,
I'll get the clip, mate.
No.
I'll get the clip because I said
He said, I'm going to get the clip. Listen.
it towards you.
yeah.
He said it towards him.
Live clips, you want to?
Now I'm going to play it without even talking. I'm going to mute my microphone and you can listen to him originally admit that he said it, then gaslight everybody in the live by saying he was aiming it towards the guy, live clips, and then watch him backtrack and say he's never said it, right? Listen to what a liar does when they are caught out. A bit like EQ's voice goes deeper when she's panicking and lying. Watch Levi backtrack. Can I turn it up? I can turn my mic off though.
In the box now. So I said to you, do you think what happened was acceptable? And then you said, yeah, it should have been a tractor. And then and then I put in the comments, are you? Yeah,
I'll get the clip, mate.
No.
I'll get the clip because I said it towards you.
Yeah.
Towards you.
Clip it.
Towards you.
So as you can see and hear, he said 3 times, I said it towards you. I said it towards you. I said it towards you. So you are admitting to the fact that it literally says, you've literally just admitted the fact that you said it should have been a tractor. You've admitted it. You've admitted it on this live. Right in front of 3.6k people, you've admitted it.
Another message from one of my friends, and she also said before live clips told me that you said it should have been a tractor.
Yeah, towards him in the comments.
So Levi said it should have been a tractor. Thank you, Mr. Walker. Mr. Walker, stay where you are, dear. I have your proof. I will play it for you now, dear.
To you, do you think what happened was acceptable? And then you said, yeah, it should have been a tractor. And then and then I put in the comments, are you? Yeah,
I'll get the clip, mate.
No.
I'll get the clip because I said it towards you.
Yeah.
Towards you.
Clip it.
Towards you, not to what
Had
happened.
another message from one of my friends, and she also said.
So as you can listen to that, Mr. Walker, thank you so much for the gifts, by the way. He is admitting it. I'll play it again.
Live clips, you want to?
I think
in the box now. So I said to you, do you think what happened was acceptable? And then you said, yeah, it should have been a tractor. And then and then I put in the comments, are you? Yeah,
I'll get the clip, mate. I'll get the clip because I said it towards you.
Yeah.
Towards you.
Clip it.
So as you can hear out of Levi's mouth, I said I did say it. I said it towards you. I said it towards you. Thank you, Charles. Make sure you get pinned.
Clip it.
Towards you, not to what
Had
happened.
another message from one of my friends, and she also said before live clips told me that you said it should have been a tractor.
Yeah, towards him in the comments.
See? And he admits it again. Yes, towards him. Right? But now, Sam, you're going to listen to him saying later on in the clip he never said it because he realised the comments went against him. I'll play that part of the clip for you now, dear.
Towards him in the
But
comments.
they're talking about him in the incident, though.
Hey, so you're lying now. So I said, do you think what happened was acceptable? And then you said, yeah, it should have been a tractor. I said,
No,
are you
I'll get the
mad
clip.
in
I'll get the clip.
You did. Yeah,
I'll get the clip. No, I never told you all my comments are the same as well.
Get the clip.
I will. You're a liar.
Get the clip. What's happened is what's happened is what's happened is
What's that,
you've been caught out.
Right, I'm just want to say,
I know you're backtracking.
No, I'm not.
If you've said that, right, surely you would see why.
Levi, you just made it 10
listen,
times
hear me out.
worse.
Hear me out. I'm saying.
Can I, 1 minute, let me talk. Hold on. Levi, if you're saying you was talking about him,
Oh my God. Leslie, darling, you're blocked. Go and listen to the clip. He is saying he has said it, but he is now trying to backtrack on it and say that he said it to somebody else.
he wasn't talking about him. He was talking about the incident. So how are you now saying?
I was on a back
talking
forward
about
with him, not with the incident.
So he said there, I was in a back and forth with him, not the incident. So I was going on about the incident. So if you're going in a back and forth with somebody when you were talking about what happened in Liverpool, why would you suddenly turn around and say, well, it should have been... What's he say? It should have been a... What was it? I lost my train of thought because I got people messaging me all the time. Go away. I've turned my phone over. Tractor. Thank you.
Can you please repeat that then?
So in what context are you saying it should have been a tractor?
I'll get the context. I'll end my life. Get the context to prove you wrong.
No.
I'll get the context. Let me get it out.
Do you want me to tell you the truth? Do you want me to tell you the truth of what's going on here? You got EQ trying to deflect, trying to pull Sam Walker into arguments with me. You got EQ deflecting, right? That's number one. So you got EQ deflecting. Then you've got all the heat on Sophie Bailey. So Levi gets involved and Levi says it should have been a tractor, as per his own admittal in this video. This was before I went live yesterday, by the way, so it wasn't me throwing him under the bus. He done it himself. Then you got Millen then just getting involved because he's a cloud chaser and he can't be asked to do anything else other than sit on this app and earn money all day. So then you got Levi. You got these three trying to protect that one person. He admitted it. I don't know what else you want from me. He's admitted it. I'll play the rest of the clip, but he's admitted it. I'm sorry.
No, not the context. No, so in... I'll tell you what's happened, yeah, he's been called out, he's shit himself.
I haven't been called at all.
And this is from a Scouser, mind, if Sam's still in, yeah, this is from a Scouser. He is literally saying he has been called out. There is no way on God's fine earth a fellow Scouser would lie about what Levi said when it's his own city that was under attack. Are you nuts? There is no chance on earth that Scouser would lie. Not a chance. Not a chance. And if he talks about context and all the rest of it's a lie. You do not come out with something as triggering as that when you're having a discussion about what happened tragically. Sorry, he wasn't lying. He wasn't. We need empty in the box. We can have empty in the box. We can have this guy, whoever this guy is. What's his name? I don't know, whatever that guy's name is. He can come in the box too. I don't mind. He is not lying. There's no reason for him to lie. How can Levi turn around and say, yes, I said it, but you're not understanding the context? And then suddenly, later on in the clip, in this own clip that I'm just playing now, turn around and say, I didn't say it. I'm going to go and get the clip now and prove I didn't say it. And everyone's waiting for the clip, and everyone wants to drag out a storyline. No, absolutely not. Stick to facts. And Mr. Walker, I don't know whether you've seen, I don't know whether he's still in yet, to be honest, but I don't know whether you've seen EQ's posted a story saying I profited off the misery in Liverpool. I haven't profited at all, in any way, shape or form. I took Tuesday off, I come on yesterday, made $700. I didn't talk about Liverpool and what happened in Liverpool because it was too triggering from all my audience. I haven't played any clips of what happened in Liverpool. I haven't done any of that. All I literally done was discuss Sophie Bailey, and I'll do what I done well, please. I haven't profited off nothing. So, respectfully, I'm not going to war with anybody, unless it's justified. He will bring a doctored clip. Oh, absolutely, he's got EQ, the queen of AI, to help him. EQ is gaslighting you. No, EQ wants the world to argue with me, to distract from Sophie Bailey. But at the end of the day, it's 24-hour outrage now, 48-hour outrage. We're not going to be discussing Sophie Bailey after tomorrow. Until something happens to Levi. Then we'll laugh our titties off. Thank you for standing up for what's right. I haven't got no choice. None of you are going to play the full clip, so I'll do it. Absolutely not blaming her on the moonlight.
This is what I want to ask,
That's
right?
exactly what's happened. So he can do whatever he wants. He can try and edit things X, Y, and
Oh,
Z.
you go
He can
edit
do
things
whatever.
now, look.
I don't really care. What reason have I got to lie?
Of course you are.
Think about it. I don't go live.
All the point I wanted
I
to
don't
get
go
there,
live.
like
I
clips.
I very rarely join boxes. Do you know what I mean?
The reason I wanted to ask him that, I just wanted to say to him there and then, right, that if he has said it,
He did
not see. I'm not calling you a liar. You know that.
It could be hard to find a time frame now because
No,
of the,
Charlie's messaging me.
Look at that. He's already on his own live now. And he's saying, "Oh, it's going to be very hard for me to try and find the time clips and timestamps and all this." He's just making excuses. He knows what he said. Why don't people just come on this app? I've done it. Angie's done it. EQ's even done it. When we're in the wrong, come on here and say, "Yes, I done wrong. I effed up." Why don't they? I don't understand. Why don't they? No reason?
Said that he said it as well before Live Clips messaged me. She said, Levi's just said it should have been a tractor.
no,
But
my
you know
God,
that-
there's delays on lives as well.
Yeah, Million just said it should be a bus. But
you,
the
Stitch.
thing here is,
Ugh.
you've got Sam Walker asking for an address where there's kids because of what's been said last night. Because obviously,
And I reached out to Sam and said, "Sam, let's understand everything first." Not like he's going to listen to me, but he did. Well, he did, didn't he? Let's be fair. So he's actually quite lucky that I did. Because what I didn't want to do was absolutely drag, because we were all going to have to drag Sam for turning up to, what's her name's house? Bailey's. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not having Sam being out to be a massive villain. Guys, can you go and tell Zach I'm doing my FYP? Thank you, Kieran. Live clips, I'm not doubting you, my boy. I totally agree with you. Completely agree. As a fellow Scouser, I can't say that, but as a Scouser yourself, I know full well that you would not lie about this situation. You have no reason to lie. No reason to lie in the slightest.
people who are from Liverpool are mad, and people are just mad in general because it's a horrible thing that's happened, okay? And then you've got people saying, oh, it should have been a tractor, it should have been a bus, it should have been this. You're making it worse, and you're putting children, innocent children, in danger of like we've seen that this geezer goes to people's houses and smashes people's windows.
No, but Alyssa, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna disagree. It's no one's. If yeah, cool, they've made their comments. It's flipping wrong. They shouldn't have done that.
You're all instigating this. I think you find, hi Chubu, I can do what I damn well please. I stick to facts and truth. I'm not instigating anything. I'm not instigating anything.
But it's going to be Sam's responsibility if he goes to the house with children.
No, so I can't. I don't like.
No,
Sam.
he's not going to do that though. Look, honestly.
But if you're saying things about something that's such a sensitive subject,
Sam has already said publicly that he would not go to an address if there was children there. However, if she'd done anything again, then he would have to react, and that person would be treated as a man. He has given her a warning. He has said that. Alexa, clear notifications.
Okay, deleted your notifications.
Marvellous, shut up, Ben. I am not inciting anything. I am sticking to the facts, and I am giving you the facts. He has admitted it. So has Millen. And all Millen has done now has got all day, drunk himself into an oblivion, and now sits on live telling everybody how his house is going to get, you know, whatever. Sarah, can you mute something out of my chat, please? Thank you, Sarah. Millen's mocking him. Millen has. We've got proof that Millen's done it. We've got proof that Sophie done it. We got proof that Sophie thought it was laughable afterwards to even discuss it. Let me play you that clip again. To talk about the moonlight. To talk about the good times. Blame it on the boogie.
By that, right?
So this is before her apology.
Right. Obviously, I
but that's not the point.
That. But what I meant by that is if my child was like needing to be rushed to hospital or something that was emergency, imagine use this context as the Just Stop Oil people.
See?
right, when they sit in the...
Both her and Levi want to change the context of what they've said. Both her and Levi want to change the context. It's a running pattern now, isn't it?
I know it's not a protest, but put it in that context. I don't even feel like this.
Someone say leave something alone.
If you're still friends with them, would you still be doing this? Well, I wasn't friends with them anymore. So then they decided to release call recordings of me saying the M-word on the phone when I was simply giving a comparison to a different creator on this app. If I was still friends with them, would they be releasing that? Go and ask them that question. Get out my chat.
Whoa.
Leave Sophie alone. Justice for Sophie.
Listen to what she says. This is before a apology.
FYP Blaster has it. Right.
The thing is, they've just fallen straight into the trap.
I hate those oil people.
I don't think I could take many people down with my Fiat 500 anyway.
I don't think I can take many people down with my Fiat 500 anyway. Then listen to what Levi says, as well as what Sophie comes out with next.
Oh.
Bring back the 4x4.
Suspension on it.
Sophie says, bring back the 4x4. Levi then says, that will break the suspension on it. So them two have already made another sick joke prior to her half-felt apology. Half-arsed apology, I was meant to say. Thank you, Jane. So they mocked it before she came on and apologised because she had no choice. And then decided to hide behind the fact that it was some sort of social experiment, a tragedy in Liverpool, and she decided to make an experiment out of it. Big up, Pauline. Absolutely sickening. Thank you, Chal. So then we lead on to Millen today.
I need to also a new baseball bat.
So Millen says on his live that he's going to order a new baseball bat. Thank you, Chal, my darling. You're being really nice to me tonight, my Chal. What's going on, love? You've been paid, have you? Oh, darling, get on the gifting gallery. I'm waiting for a lion.
Got Martin. I've told Martin, the neighbour. He's been in prison before for armed robbery. Yeah, he's Thank you, my child. G-men, you know what I mean? Martin's gunmen, darling, you know what I mean? So, I have all the protection. Ain't got nowhere, darling. It looks like me staying here. Be at yours 2:30. Alright, I'll put the kettle on. How many sugars do you want? I got brought up old fashioned, darling. I'll show you the old school ways. You know what I mean? I don't need to use GUNs and shanks, you know what I mean? My granddad was best mates with the Craigs, darling, so piss off.
My granddad was best mates with the Crays. Oh my God.
Let me just say something, right?
Go on then.
No one will ever intimidate me to move out of my own home. Never.
He never said for you to move out. He said make your plans. Because he doesn't want anybody else to get hurt. That's what he said. He said the same to me. I lived on my own anyway, so there was nothing for me really to move. Sorry guys, I've got a wire underneath here and it keeps on hitting my leg and it's bugging me. Right, there we go.
Darling.
I don't like this chair, chap.
Mistakes in life, but people like to twist things. Let me say that.
How,
you know what I mean?
How are we twisting what you said, Millen? How are we twisting what you said when it's screenshotted and proven what you've said? There is nothing that we could twist if we wanted to, Millen. There is nothing for us to twist. You said it. You said at least it wasn't a bus. Oh, marvellous. There you go. That's better. You said at least it wasn't a bus. Levi said at least it wasn't a tractor. EQ tried to gaslight the audience into thinking it's a bullying campaign. And Sophie Bailey come on with a half-assed apology after making a very sick joke about a 4x4. And that's where we are now.
Happened, but until then, I'm chilling, darling. Do you know what I mean? At least what will happen is, the reality is, if my windows do go in, I'll be,
Nah, no.
banned on the bidding list for my flat. Number 2, I'll go to the doctors and explain everything to them. So that even more that pushed me to get a flat. And then I'll be on emergency watch, darling. Do you know what I mean? So I'll have all the protection, darling. Smash my windows. Give me a new flat. I need also a new baseball bat. I seen them on TikTok shop. Got Martin. I've told Martin, the neighbour. He's been in prison before for armed robbery. Yeah, he's G-men. You know what I mean? Martin's gunman, darling. You know what I mean? So I have all the protection. Ain't got nowhere, darling. A bitch like me staying here. Be at yours 2:30. Alright, I'll put the kettle on. How many sugars do you want? I got brought up old fashioned, darling. I'll show you the old school ways. You know what I mean? I don't need to use GUNs and shanks, you know what I mean? My granddad was best mates with the Craigs, darling, so piss off. Let me just say something, right? No one will ever intimidate me to move out my own home. Never. Darling, people make me...
The Craigs, mind. But listen to me, everybody. There's 3.8 thousand people in here. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them. Sophie Bailey has shown you who she is. Levi, Martin, Marshy, wherever his name is, has shown you who he is. And so has Millen. They've all showed you who they are. Believe them. Okay? What do you mean do stacks? I'd rather not. Have you seen Levi's story? I actually agree with you. Good, I'm glad. Again, just stick to the facts. I played the whole clips, I don't care. What's his name? Levi Marshy. Let's have a look. I did not say I wish it was a track to Corie. It's just out to see me and my son get hurt. This app is toxic for me and for my son's safety. I'll be coming off for a bit. And if you listen to the clip, the suspension clip, I'd break the suspension because everyone caught. That's not what you said. I'll play it again, Levi. Fucking idiot. Come off my son's safety, pal. You live 50 minutes away from me. If I wanted to do something to you, Levi, I would have done it a long time ago.
By that, right? Obviously, I wouldn't ever do that. But what I meant by that is if my child was like needing to be rushed to hospital or something.
Yeah, he's coming off the app, guys, for him and his son's safety.
Use this
I love the way he's worried about his son's safety now, but he's not worried about his son's actual childhood because he doesn't even bring up his own kid, his parents do. And that's the truth, because I'll get his mother on you and his mother will talk about the whole thing. Thank you, Victoria.
Use this context.
If his mother understood the way that he makes himself look online, his mother would come and sit in a chair right next to me and talk about what she has to do in order to bring up his kid.
Use this context as just stop oil people. Right, when they sit in the middle of the road and they stop people.
He is 31, living at home with his mum. He doesn't even leave the house. His mother does the school runs. His mother does the parents' evening. His mother does everything. His mother does the cooking, the cleaning. Everything. Why bring his mum into it? Because I can do what I want, bro. He lives 50 minutes from my house. You're acting as if he lives hours away. His name is Dirty in Cardiff. Everyone knows that. His family haven't got a good name, let's be fair.
Protest, but put it in that context. I don't even feel like this.
Someone say leave Sophie alone. Whoa.
Leave Sophie alone. Justice for Sophie.
Wait for FIB affected.
FYP Blaster has it. Right.
The thing is, they've just fallen straight into the trap.
I hate those oil people.
I don't think I could take many people down with my Fiat 500 anyway. Bring back the 4x4.
I broke the suspension on it. You got gifts on, yeah.
Thank you, Jane. Can I check WhatsApp? I'm on my WhatsApp. I broke the suspension on it. No. Hold on, I thought Levi was coming off. How was he now suddenly in her box? Big up Jackie, darling. Thank you, Jackie, my love. Let's get you pinned. Apparently Levi's taking time off the app.
I showed that live yesterday.
The only thing, like I say, I don't like is the fact, like I said, but if you want to ensure your safety, you download the 3 hour live and send it to Sam, get his number, send the whole live to him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whether you're not going to do that, but that's fine. But like I said, I just don't like people thriving off all of this.
Yeah, they are thriving off it. It is sick to see. I mean, I've never doxed Corey's address and said to someone to do something to Corey's address. Never done that. He brought that on himself.
Yeah. And I don't think anyone should be inciting any hatred in the comments either. I mean,
no, it's fine. I know people have their opinions on me. I understand that.
Yeah, but I think people need to realise and be careful what they say. I think because
100%, you need to be
something was to happen to someone. I'm not saying you and Lee or Millen, but say in future, they could be in a lot of trouble because trolling is a crime, and if you're saying things like go and get an ROP in the comments.
Bear with me. Let's go on Corie Wilde 2. Corie Wilde 2.
Yeah. Well, there you go, guys. Listen, what can I say? Listen, I would get the video. I'd send the whole thing to Sam, but however, he's not going to.
He's not going to.
Down to him.
Why would he?
He's
not going to.
Maybe guilty, maybe not.
What do you mean, he may be guilty? He is guilty. He said he did. He said it out of his own mouth, Delusive. He said it out of his own mouth. And he also said that he's not going to send any live recordings. Thank you, peace. Oh, blinking hell. What a day. Of course, Delusive is going to go on the defence of Sophie Bailey and what's his name? Levi.
He's a criminal.
Because I'm sat here on 3.5K. She don't even get that on her own FYP.